As you're upgrading your lesson for the 21st century, keep in mind the 5 C's, the so-called 21st century skills. It is becoming increasingly important for students to be able to collaborate, to communicate, connect, create, and be able to think critically. In addition to these 5 C's, those skills for the 21st century, I feel it is of importance to point out the skill of being able to reflect, and including this into the template allows teachers, as they're planning their lessons, to be able to really keep them in mind as they are looking to expose their students to these skills and to have them practice them. Using skills and becoming proficient at them leads to literacy. The basic literacy that forever has been meant that you are able to read and write well. There are additional literacies that are emerging and becoming important, such as information literacy, being able to find, evaluate, analyze, categorize, remix, create and disseminate information. The media literacy, to be able to feel at home and not just rely on text-based information, but to be able to create images and videos and audio, mix them together, and again create new things. The global literacy, understanding that we are all interconnected, that something that happens in another continent has a direct impact on us. To be able to connect with global peers and experts is of vital importance these days. The same thing goes with the skills and then the literacy of being able to network, being part of a network. It is, our students are learning that through social network places, it is the way to get information, of disseminating information, of being part of a whole, and working with people from all around the world. The digital citizenship as a literacy is not only the safety of how to stay safe in an online environment, but the etiquette of living, working, and learning online. The rights and responsibilities of a digital citizenship, as well as having an understanding of the laws that govern it. So upgrading your lesson with those 21st century literacies in mind, this template can help you understand and keep track of your lessons. What do they include? Are you really focusing on information literacy but are not exposing your students to the network? Are you not teaching your students about copyright? What about allowing them to express themselves and to assess them through different media? So this template is hopefully going to help teachers understand and integrate those. And over time, it doesn't have to be every lesson, every unit has to include every one of those literacies. But over time, you should see that you are exposing your students to all of them. Alan November's work with the Digital Learning Farm, he suggests 6 roles to empower learners. The first one is the tutorial designer, collaboration coordinator, the researcher, the official scribe, the curriculum reviewer, and then contributors to society. Using this template will bring those roles to the forefront of the teacher's mind as they are designing their lesson and their unit. Again, there's no need for having every single role in every single lesson, but over the course of a year, over the course of the unit, possibly rotate through it. Make sure each student gets exposed and has the opportunity to take on all the different kinds of roles to empower them and to see what kind of strengths they have, what kind of skills they still lack or need to perfect. I hope those templates will be useful to you. You can go to my blog at languages.org/blog and download these templates as a PDF file to print out to be able to use as you are planning your lesson. So thanks for listening.